I don't really need to record, but I'm going to record anyway. Let's see. We're going to record in the cloud. Let's see. Let's do it. Let's go. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it is about that song, man. That just gets me going. We're going to play a little. Paul, did you call it taboo today? Did you call it?
Oh, it is taboo, brother. We'll get to that.
All right.
What's this thing?
All right. So, hey, everybody. Welcome to MLL Live. So excited to be here with you guys, as always, Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. We are getting this party started. And today we have a special guest on. As seen on every national network, CBS, NBC, Fox, I was going over your website. I'm like, I got a celebrity on today. This is kind of exciting. Like, holy smokes, man! Like, what gives us the honor and pleasure to have someone like you on here, man? So I appreciate you being here, Paul. Yeah.
It's the exact opposite from my perspective. I got news for you. Had it not been for Jamie Miller, and by the way, gang, good morning. Thank you for allowing me to be here. I am your perspective coach. I'm going to share some very unique aha moments with all of you today that you will be able to implement, make money immediately from. But I want to give a little context, a little backstory to this. By the grace of God, as everything is, I'm only here because of a gentleman by the name of Jamie Miller. If you don't know this guy, look this guy up.
Yeah, man.
Powerful human being, wonderful human being. And he was put into my life. We have a wonderful conversation. And he then affords me the magnificent opportunity to meet Scott. And that's afforded me the amazing opportunity to be here in front of all of you, sharing some things that God's given me to share with you to enhance your personal and your professional lives. That is the intention of this call. But I would be doing a disservice to not only my maker, but to Jamie Miller and Scott for affording me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Well, I think when we got on the phone, man, it was like it was love at first voice, you know. It was like, is that even a thing? So I don't even know what it was, but I was like, I don't know who this guy is, but man, he's talking my language. So we had a good 45-minute, hour-long conversation. We could have probably went all night, and so I'm just honored to have you here, man. I know we have some really cool stuff. We have a cool game to play that I can't wait because this is you're gonna drop some nuggets. So what do you got for us today, Paul?
So the intention, just to share a little bit of that. So a little backstory, very quick backstory. My name is Paul Conti. I am your perspective coach, not a perspective coach. Think about the language and what I'm saying to all of you today. And I'm going to share the secrets and the backstory as to the use of the words. I put a lot of my energy into linguistic execution. Linguistic execution, words and death. Think about this.
Is that death?
Your death, words and death, linguistic execution. You're either killing it because of the words you're using, or you're getting killed because of the words you're using. When have you invested in someone to critique or provide feedback on the words that you are using? So my perspective today, I'm sharing this with all of you to get you to see things through a different lens, an altered lens. I mean, as an example, our eyes see in 50 millimeters. If any of you have a camera or a phone, essentially that is your vision, 50 millimeters, right? Your field of view might be bigger. And the idea would be in sharing this perspective to get you to see through a different lens. In other words, instead of looking through a microscope, as many of us might be today, like, I need to get a buyer, I need to get a refinance, I need to get a mortgage, my bills, my mortgage, that's a microscope. How about we look through a telescope? The view is much bigger, right? So in that altered perspective, you will start to see things you haven't seen before, but they've always been there. They've always been there. Real quick joke, and then I'll get into the linguistic execution. Not even so much a joke, an observation. Think about this. The drive that all of you, Paulie, what the heck does this have to do with me getting a mortgage? I need to get a mortgage under my belt. Listen, everything's up here. It's all up here. It's all up here. The drive you make every day to the food store, to the cleaners, wherever it is that you go quite frequently, my question to you would be, how many fire hydrants did you see on that drive? For most of us, it's probably none. Why? Think about this. You won't pay attention until it's brought to your attention. And if I now tell you to count every fire hydrant on that drive, on our next call, you'll be able to tell me what's the relevance to getting a mortgage. Everything. Because what I'm going to share with you today, you're driving past. You're not paying attention. It's not because of your IQ, your SAT score, your intelligence, your degrees, has nothing to do with that. Nothing. As a matter of fact, it has nothing to do with limiting beliefs. I don't even buy into that crap. I mean, that stuff. Sorry. So think about this, right? I am going to answer the question. We're going to get into it, but this just dovetails into something that I'm so passionate about. Limiting beliefs. I don't really understand that. And when somebody's introducing that, it is debilitating us to affirm, oh yeah, I do have limiting beliefs. Here's how I'm going to disprove that. I want you to think about this for a second. We are a product of an environment until we become the result of our intention. Here's what I mean. Let that resonate, but here's what I mean. Do you believe, not think or opinion? Just like when I opened and I said, I am your perspective coach, not a perspective coach. Yours, personalized. Use this as well. Do you believe? Why do I use the word believe? It's more powerful than think or opinion. I'll die for my beliefs. They're strong. I'm cemented in a belief, but I can waver on a thought or an opinion. Do you believe if you got to live with Elon Musk, I don't care if you like him or not, immaterial, wealthiest guy on the planet. If you got to live with Elon Musk 24/7 for 365, do you believe you would think differently about money, electricity, business, space?
No question. No question.
Yeah, no question.
I already do. When you bring up his name, bring up his name, I already do. Yeah.
So think about that statement, how powerful it is. You're in total control. Wait, you're telling me, Paul, it has nothing to do with my limiting beliefs because if I altered my environment, I would now have a different belief system. Bingo. You just acknowledged that by altering your environment, you will think differently. You're in control of that. Now, I will tell you, I've called Elon multiple times. He doesn't return my calls. So I can't live with the guy. But my point, the concept of you being in control is more powerful than you identify. And that statement should help you evolve into what you believe you are to be by altering your environment. I got news for you. By coming to this call, you're doing exactly that. Now, Scotty might not be Elon Musk yet. However, he's got an environment that will alter your belief system. Wow. How lucky are we? How fortunate are we? I got news for you. No such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a God incidence. If you believe that, then what are you going to do with this gift you've been given right now? Man. Linguistic execution. Let's get back to that good stuff, right? So if I'm saying to you, linguistic execution is, you're either killing it because of the words you're using or you're getting killed because of the words you're using. Let's understand something. As mortgage originators, what are we taught to do, generally speaking? Well, you got to call some realtors. You got to make your 20 calls today. What? 20 calls today to realtors. Wait a second. I need to understand the data. The data. Now, I know we make emotional decisions and we rationalize the data later, but I'd like to know if I'm putting my fishing bait in an empty pond. Can I know the data first, right? You can be the best fisherman in the world. Best rod, best line, best lure, best bait, throwing it into an empty pond. There's no fish there. You're not going to catch anything. So let's take a look at the data. Well, 74% of licensed agents last year closed zero. And you're taught to make 20 calls today, make 25 tomorrow. Well, if it didn't work out that well, then on Wednesday, you make 30 calls. Gang, listen to me very carefully. That's called, it's a numbers game. If anybody is teaching you, it's just a numbers game. Identify the word just. Anything after the word just, you've minimized its value. It's just a numbers game. Make more calls. Wait a second. You mean to tell me that if I'm doing something wrong, but if I just do it more often, I'll eventually have a fruitful, successful story? What? This doesn't make any sense at all. I don't understand. Easy. I don't, like, gang, come on now. How do you know what you're saying, when you're saying it, how you're saying it, with the right cadence, posture, confidence? How do you know linguistically that is the right approach to increase engagement and success? If you subscribe to the concept, it's just a numbers game. You know what you've actually said? My skill and my talent means nothing. So why bother working on it? I just got to make more calls. I'm just a telemarketer that can take an app and get basis points on closing a loan. So really, it's just about the numbers. I'm saying to you, that person is a scary person that says that and makes that claim. What that tells me is they haven't figured it out. They haven't figured it out, so they're trying to get you to subscribe to, just sit down and make more calls, bro. What? But gang, I'm so confused. How do you know what I'm saying is right? Who's there to critique me? Gang, listen very carefully. The best singers on the planet have coaches. They're called vocal coaches. If a professional singer has a vocal coach, shouldn't a professional communicator have a communications coach? Ooh, watch this here.
Uh-oh. Dude, look at this guy.
Come on, now we're ready, right?
Come on, baby.
Here we go.
All right, now I got to up my game here. This sucks. I got to up my game.
Do you believe? Notice I use the word belief. It is stronger. It is more powerful. It is moving. It's visceral, folks. Visceral. Do you believe a professional athlete performs at a higher level with a coach or without? Everybody says with. Oh, damn. Damn.
Devin, we got to up our game. Oh.
You know, the cheap ass realtors that don't want to pay for coaching? Why? If you believe this statement, it's true for them. Why isn't it true for you? And if a professional singer hires a vocal coach, shouldn't a professional communicator have a communications coach? As you take inventory, when was the last time you invested in your instrument? Your instrument, your vocal cords, your ability to communicate, articulate a message. Think about that. We want a quick fix. No problem. You're the quick fix. Invest in you. I want to niche down, niche up. You're the niche. It's you. You are the performer. You are the entertainer. Gang, when I do coaching sessions, it's for all different types of people because we all have a voice. We all have an instrument. It's like if you ever sat and listened to a kid starting to learn how to play the violin, it's like, oh my Lord, stop. Or when that professional violin player plays something, it could bring you to tears. Same instrument, different craftsman, time, that's it, right? I want to be paid for talent, not time. However, you must invest the time to perfect the talent. And the talent is your ability to perform. You're talking about 20 plus years of doing this. By the grace of God, give me a very unique talent. I have no designations, no degrees. I didn't take a course. This is a gift from God as we all have been given. And I'm sharing that gift. I believe enthusiasm trumps knowledge 7 days a week. And I'm a billboard for that because I don't know a damn thing about mortgages. So the idea is I do a little bit, right? I got a mortgage license, real estate license. I got all kinds of licenses. I got them on a bookshelf, right? But the idea is I invest more time in my ability to perform than to know the information. So this linguistic execution thing, here's an example for you, right? Prospecting. Think about the word prospecting. We all have used it. We're taught it in the mortgage business. Your agents are taught it. We got a prospecting hour. I got to make some prospecting calls. Let's slow down and just think about that for a second. What does that mean? The word prospecting in and of itself is a guy that left his house years ago, went down to the stream and tried to find something he didn't have. Listen to the word. Look at where it's putting your brain. Look at where it's putting you. I'm going to find something I don't have. I'm going to stick my empty hand out and ask somebody else to fill it. And I'm going to ask for a referral. You don't get paid for referrals. You get paid for close clients. Why are you asking for a referral? Who taught you this? They're probably wonderful people. I just have a different perspective. And gang, my perspective serves me and could help you. So think about prospecting. I'm now a beggar. I'm a professional beggar. I'm going out to prospect. What you're saying is this. I have to go find something I don't have. So I'm coming from a place of lack. I'm coming from a place of scarcity. I'm coming from a place of desperation, and I'm going to go find what it is that I'm looking for. Holy smokes. That messes with you. You fall victim then and subscribe to, well, it's a numbers game. Gotta make more calls. Wait, hold it. How about we replace the word prospecting with cultivating? You cultivate what you already have. Cultivate the fertile soil you stand on. Cultivate. It's a game changer up here. You've got to get your mind right before you move into the day. So we're going to cultivate the fertile soil we stand on. We're not going to prospect. I am not a beggar. I'm a builder. Get your mind right, gang. And I'll share this with you to enhance and affirm the thought process. Have any of you ever heard of the phrase, God never gives you more than you can handle?
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter what religion you are. God doesn't give you more than you can handle. Answer this question. Why is it that we defer to pain and suffering? God doesn't give you more than you can handle. I can't take it anymore, Lord. I'm sick. My bills, my wife, my pain and suffering. Why do we do that? Because we've been conditioned. You are a product of your environment until you are the result of your intention. Here's how I see that phrase. Abundance, freedom, money, happiness. God doesn't give you more than you can handle. Think about it. Check out this stat. Almost 40% of lottery winners file bankruptcy within 3 to 5 years of winning the lottery. How is
crazy?
That possible?
Yeah. Athletes too.
Same thing.
Professional athletes, yeah.
Same thing. It's insanity.
Yeah.
Give me a shot at that 90 million, Lord. I'll use it wisely. Wait a second. Listen, gang. All
I'll
that
help you,
winning
brother. I'll
lottery
help you.
ticket did was dump $1 million into your bank account, but it didn't make you a millionaire. You are not mentally prepared for that, so therefore you will not receive that. God doesn't give you more than you can handle. Think about it. It's freedom, it's abundance, it's money, it's happiness. Why aren't I getting that? You're not mentally prepared for that. That's why. So I invest more time in linguistics, in performance, in everything up here before anything out there happens. The external is a reflection of the internal. It's got to happen here first before it happens out there. If we go back to the Elon Musk scenario, how about Jeff Bezos? Same thing with all these guys. They were billionaires before the money hit their account. It was up here, gang. It's up here. So this is where I invest most of my time. If we go back to prospecting and we replace that with cultivating, that would be step one. What am I to take away today? Get your mind right. Easier said than done. So what do? You hire the perspective coach that helps you get your mind right. Don't make a call. Why would you do that? When I coach people, I'm like, okay, I'm a realtor. Win me over. Go for it. As a matter of fact, I got something I'd like to share with you. Scotty, could you pull that
I sure can, man. I'd love to.
There?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Share image.
I'm going to share something with you, gang.
You guys see it?
I can see it, yeah. So let's talk about this. The game of taboo. These are cards from the game of taboo. Here's how taboo works if you never played the game. I am holding a card. I have to get you to guess the word house. I am not allowed to use the words dwelling, live, home, family, place. If I say one of those words, somebody buzzes me in my ear, and you lost. Next card. The idea of getting someone to say the word groceries. I can't use the word food, store, eat, buy, or dinner. And I get buzzed, you lose. Here's the thought process. You ready? Here's your taboo card. You can drop the share so they can see this, Scotty. Here's the concept.
Oops.
Prior to you performing, prior to you getting on stage, you should be in rehearsal, preparing, role playing. The joke for Paul Conti is it's the one call strategy. Not 20, not 30, not 50, not 100. One call. Here you go. Listen to this, gang. You are only permitted to make one phone call. Then you have to put your phone away for the whole day. What? Are you not?
That's a blessing. Why you? Yeah, that's a blessing.
Why would that? Well, let's think about how impactful that one call needs to be. How about I put you in jail? God forbid you're ever there, but we know the experience. We've seen a movie. When you're in jail, what do you get to do? You get to make a call. One call. Think about this. You're in loan officer jail right now. You're in economic jail. Interest rates, inflation, inventory. Oh, my. It's like the Wizard of Oz. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh, my. Like, think about this, right?
Love it.
So the thought process would be one call. Just like you're in jail. You better call somebody that loves you. You better call somebody that would take your call, a collect call from jail. You better call somebody that wants to help you in any capacity. That would be the concept. For the sake of this particular example, I rehearse, role play, we practice, we prepare, we record the call. The best coaching tool I've ever had in 20 plus years is the recorded call. The recorded call tells all. To Paul. I added the last piece.
Call tells all.
The loan officer, the financial advisor, the real estate agent, they send me their recorded call. We review that together. We listen linguistically, your performance. How many speech tics do you have? How many uhs, ums, and okays? Was there disruption? Did you hear it? Did you set this up? You missed that opportunity. Boy, I got news for you. That one call reveals so much to you, it will alter the trajectory of your day, your life. If you've never invested in yourself like that, today is the day. Today's the day. You ready? You're going to make some phone calls to realtors. Here's your taboo card. You are not permitted to say my rates and fees, they're really low, they're really good. Mortgage products, customer service. I got great customer service. I'll call you back, I promise. Co-marketing, flyers, branding, leads, pain points, social media. You can't say those things. You ready? Call the realtor. What are you going to do on that call? What are you going to lean on? You got to think about it. Put yourself in their shoes. How many phone calls are they getting from desperate realtors? I'm sorry, from desperate loan officers.
Yeah.
A day, a week.
Every day, yeah.
And the bigger the performer, the more calls they're getting. Oh, I'm going to land this way. How are you going to do that? You can't talk about that. Here's why, gang. If you want people to react differently towards you, you must act differently towards them. All they're giving you is feedback based on what you gave them. I've told my children since they were little, people's opinion of you is based on the information you gave them. So if you're looking for someone to react differently towards you, you must act differently towards them. If you are a beggar, you will be treated like we treat beggars, poorly. If you are a builder, you will get their intention. Their intention. I want loans. I want. Guess what? You must go first in order to trigger the law of reciprocity. This is not a contribution to their life or their business. Gang, we get stuck in this model. Think about this. What's your value proposition? What? That's insanity. That is insanity. What is your value proposition? What are you doing for what? Listen, I've been together with my wife for 35 years, married for 30. happy for about 6. But we're in counseling. I'm kidding. I'm kidding just to make a joke. My point is this, right? It took me a while to figure this out, but I need you all to digest this thought. When somebody says, I treat people the way I want to be treated, I'm so confused by that, because here's what I learned in marriage. Is my wife, Jennifer, happier when I treat her the way that she wants to be treated, or I treat her the way that I want to be treated? Gang, your value proposition means nothing to the recipient of who you're talking to. Nothing. It means nothing. Why do I care how you want to treat yourself? I don't. You need to learn how to treat me. And yet we subscribe to, what's your value proposition? What? My job is to contribute to the growth of your business, your family, your bank account. And I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to do it. And it won't be by any of this crap, because you've heard that from 10 other LOs this week alone.
Dude,
so the idea is,
chills.
I'm sorry?
This got chills, man, on that one.
Well, I do this all the time. I have so many recorded calls, I always have to up my storage. And the reason is this. One recorded call alters your life. Forget about you don't like, audibly, we don't like how we sound because we don't like to hear ourselves. So we're going to have to get past that real quick. This is about me critiquing what it is that you're saying, what it is you're doing, how you're doing and saying it. And more importantly, did you capitalize and monetize on what was brought to you? If you've never invested in yourself like that, today is your day. Gang, I'm going to do this for you. Go to my website. If I could do a quick plug, Scotty, just for the sake of giving you a call, it's www.paulkconti.com. Scroll down to page 2 and click on the dirty words of communication. Prospecting is one of the dirty words of communication. Click on that. It's only going to cost you $500. So I want you to click on. Wait, hold on. No. He said it's only going to cost you $5. Wait, $5? Oh no, wait. For everybody on this call, when you click and download the dirty words of communication, I pay you $5. Every person that downloads that form, I'll pay you $5. You got 3 minutes to do it. Hurry the heck up and download that form. Take my phone number down. It's off the website. Call me. Let me know that you were on Scotty's call. I'd like to have a 5-minute call with you, Paulie. I need to figure out more of this stuff. What the heck's going on here? But I need you to download the dirty words of communication. It is a series of words, kind of like prospecting, to help you understand how to adjust the thought process, because we've got to set our mind up for success. You can't come here and say, okay, treat your business like a business. What does that mean? You got to be a business owner. Work on the business, not in the business. What does that mean? I get all the terms. It makes a lot of sense. However, I teach common sense that's not commonly applied. And some of the things that you've heard today are common sense. Like, okay, if a professional singer and a professional athlete hires a coach, so should I, because I'm a professional. That's called common sense, and yet we don't have it. So does it make sense to hire somebody that's not as good as you to help you get better than you? What? Does it make sense to hire someone that thinks like you to train you to get better than you? What? If it's not me, it needs to be somebody else. Attach yourself to someone taking you to that next level. And if you had a couple of aha moments, we need to engage. Because if God brought us together today, we better do something with that. And I'll leave you with this because I know we're coming up on the half hour. Think about this, gang. If you just received, I don't mean me, Scotty, Devin, or anybody else. If you just received the most incredible gift of your life, the most incredible gift of your life today, what would you do with it? I mean, today. No, the word today. Today's your gift. Today's your gift. If God woke you up, he called you to something. So if you got the gift of today, my question then would be, how are you taking inventory with the minutes, the hours, what it is that you're doing, what you're saying, your contribution to prove worthiness to yourself and to your maker, that you were worthy of this gift today. And then if you're lucky enough to make it to the end of today, get on your knees and say a prayer of thanks and ask for another gift tomorrow. Tomorrow. Let me try this again tomorrow, Lord. I'll do better. This is way bigger, folks, than you're grasping as far as I need a buyer, I need a seller, stop. It's up here. It's all up here. Put yourself in a position like you have by coming to Scotty's calls. If I was worthy of your investment of time, call me. We'll have a chit chat. If you feel as though you want me back, let Scotty know that. If this was 30 minutes, you're never going to get back and it sucked, then tell Scotty that as well. And he'll kick me to the curb.
I'll never do that, brother. And the best thing is you're in Orlando, correct?
I moved to Celebration, Florida. Yes, it's 5 minutes outside of Orlando near Disney. I escaped. I relocated from New Jersey and I moved to Celebration, Florida. We bounce back and forth. I have 148,000 miles on my 3-year-old minivan. That's how often I go back and forth to Jersey.
Well, the reason I'm saying it is like you, Jamie, and I get to Devin. You got to come down, man.
I'm in,
Jamie
brother.
And him, I'm gonna it'll be the first time I won't say nothing. I'm gonna sit and listen. I'm gonna sit there and just soak it all in. Maybe I might even smoke a cigar. I don't do cigars. I might just I might grab one and just go, holy crap, I get to hang out with these guys.
Your mind might explode, Scotty. I'm just gonna tell you,
it already did.
Very possible.
Did. I think I had chills half the time. Like I don't.
I gotta say something real quick, Scott, because if you guys don't know this, today is Scott's birthday. All coming on the show, man. This might have been the best gift you could have gotten.
Oh my God.
Hey,
no shit.
Tell Scotty happy birthday, man. Can we unmute real quick and give Scotty a big happy birthday?
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you, Devin. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, 23. I never left 23. Yeah, so once I hit 29, okay, 29.
29 is always more reasonable.
29, okay, more, yeah. All right. Hey, Paul, man, I can't even tell you. I'm so glad you came on the show, man. And thank you so much for your time. And every single word you said had so much meaning to it and so much value to it. And just little bitty ways. That's what I love about the show is everybody has their own message, their own thing. And it's one little small, like I talk about this all the time, one little small tweak in who you are and how you act and how you think and what you do and what you say changes everything literally in nanoseconds. And I can't thank you enough. I'm honored to call you a friend. And let's keep this thing going, man.
Oh, I would love that. Thank you for this
changing lives. Yeah.
God bless all you guys. Thank you for having me today. I appreciate it.
God bless you, man. All right, buddy. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Same time, same place tomorrow. Tomorrow, Lynn Goss with the divorce CDLP or ABCD, whatever those. Yeah, the certificate, the D cert. I call it the D cert. They'll make it easy, the D cert. So she's gonna be on tomorrow. Super excited to have her here. So don't miss out. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Have an amazing day, everybody.
Let's go.